And Josh is telling me we have Keon Lattimore on the line with us. If you ain't familiar with Keon Lattimore, he was a Maryland Terp running back. He was all ACC, 5'11", 223 pounds, 13 touchdowns in 2007, 6 100-yard rushing games, tied 5th for the school record there at Maryland, and is holding the actually tied 5th for the all-school rushing record. Keon, welcome to the Purple Pride Sports Show. How are you?
Hey, thanks, Bill, for having me, man. Good morning.
Yeah, we were just going over your statistics. All ACC, 5'11", 223-pound, running back, 13 touchdowns in 2007, 6 100-yard games, and tied 5th for the school record, man. You got to love it.
Yeah, man. You know, me and my sidekick, Lance Ball, you know, just to try to go out there and work hard every day, man, put in work. So definitely want to leave a good name and a good mark behind. So that's all I was doing, man.
Yep. Being a former Terp, before we get started with your stuff, what do you think about the Jordan Williams going second round? Might not be guaranteed a contract.
Man, I just feel, you know, these days, them young guys, man, they just want to, you know, get to that NBA and, you know, make the money and, you know, do all that stuff. But he probably should have waited another year, man. He was a young guy. If he would have waited one more year, he probably would have
been guaranteed the money.
Went first round and got the guaranteed money. So, you know, those are my thoughts on that. Sometimes you need to just stay in school and, you know, polish up your skills a little more.
All right, Keon, you got a lot going on yourself. How'd you do with the indoor football stuff? You know, you guys with the Steel Tritons.
Yeah, Trenton Steel. Oh, yeah, we ended up going to the second round of the playoffs. We lost by 2 points, but it was a great overall season for me and a good experience. The arena game, you know, that was my first time ever doing it, and there was a lot of excitement, man, but I'm ready to get back out door and start playing some real football.
I hear you. And you guys, you know, that was your first debut up there, right? That was their first season up there in Jersey, right?
Yeah, they was a first-year expansion team, and I think, you know, making the playoffs in your first year, you know, bringing in the crowd that they brought in, I think they was like 4th in the whole SIFL as far as like, you know, bringing in fans. So we packed the house, man, and the owner, you know, you can't not be happy with you know, first-year team doing the things that we did. So.
Right, and first-year team, you guys almost pulled it off. You only lost by 2, right? 62-60, right?
That's right. Yep, yeah, absolutely. So those guys do a great job of recruiting good talent, man, from all around.
So when you go back another season, they're going to have it next year too?
Yeah, they will, but most likely for me, man, I'm done with the arena thing. You know, like I said, I'm an outdoor type of player, so. You know, it was just a stepping stone for me. I got some good quality film, but I'm definitely on to the next phase.
I hear you. Now let's talk back. Me and you had talked off air yesterday. You talked about what's going on with the NFL with this free agency stuff. So it opens the door back up for you again, correct?
Absolutely. You know, I think what's happening with the lockout, a lot of teams, you know, they want to lower their salary cap, you know, and of course that means getting rid of players with high cap numbers. So it's a lot of, you know, running backs out there getting a little older. And, you know, it opened it up for free agents like me and other guys. So I talked with my agent, and he just let me know to just keep working out and be ready when my number calls. So I'm just working hard, man. But meanwhile, I'm out here in the community just showing my face.
Yeah, let's get that to Keon. And get there. This is a big thing here. I think you hit on something good. You got the KLF Madden Challenge coming to one of our good state universities here, Morgan State University, on September the 3rd from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And all of it goes to your foundation. And it's a big Madden tournament. You know, I'm a huge Madden. I'm on it all the time myself. So it's a good feel. There's a lot of, you know, teenage adults, a lot of children in this. And let's touch a base on there, you know, where you came up with the idea and where we're headed with this.
Well, the whole Madden thing, man, it's such a unique thing. I tell you, about a year ago when I first started my foundation, EA Sports actually reached out to me, and it was it was an on-time thing. You know, God is always on time, and we kind of came up with this whole business model and a plan to do the whole Madden Nation through the KFL Foundation, and so far so good, man. Even though this is the first one, it's garnering a lot of attention. Madden is I think one of the only video games that's so unique that it brings, like you said, it brings little kids together along with middle-aged guys, older guys. You know, everybody plays Madden. And, we're not only just playing it just to play it. I mean, for this particular reason, it's going towards a good cause. So people actually coming out to play Madden to give back to the Special Olympics, as well as just to be competitive and to, win prizes and, so forth, so on and so forth. But for the most part, man, like I said, EA came to me, we sat down, and this is something that we can do in each city, for a very long time to come because, like I said, Madden Nation, they had stopped it about 3 years ago. So we basically bringing the Madden Nation back through the foundation, and we're going to see how it goes, man. But so far, it's huge right now. So we hope to take it a long way.
And I'm reading through your stuff here, and it says that there's going to be 12 participants in the tournament. When the tournament comes down to the end, it's going to be 12 of them. They're going to get prizes and a chance to play some of their favorite NFL stars. Games will all be played on 40-plus big screen TVs, and guest stars. Am I reading this right? Ray Lewis is going to take somebody on in Madden football. Is this going to be brother against brother tournament here?
Yeah. Ultimately, Ray and I, we'll play a final game, just to get the fans a little show, man. And it's all for the fun, man. It's all and it's all about giving back, helping people. So this is all going towards a good cause. So we hope everybody come out and support it and help us to support the Special Olympics and have a good time while we're doing it. But we just want to give back to the community and let everybody interact with their favorite NFL stars.
Right, and we got it pre-registered here. You want everybody to go to the website here to pre-register for this, Keon?
Absolutely. You can go to the www.KeonLattimoreFoundation.com and click on pre-register, and it's that simple. Or you can pre-register the day of, early in the morning at the registration table.
So there's going to be open registration the day of the event on September the 3rd at 9 o'clock at Morgan State too. Then.
Absolutely. Yep. From 9 in the morning. I think about an hour and a half pre-registration on the day. Yep.
And all the funds goes to the Special Olympics in Maryland, a great foundation. I'm involved with that because I'm part of the Ravens Roost, and we do a lot, and it's great what the Special Olympics does in Maryland. And are they being part of it? They know they teamed up with you, Keon?
Absolutely. We just actually did the Special Olympics games for the kids about two weekends ago. Joe Flacco and myself, we were there. And, they announced me being the newest member of the family for the Special Olympics. And it was a great feeling, man, just to be there for their opening games and to see the kids, compete in all the track events and just to see them, living out their dreams. So, man, like I said, anything I can do to help those kids and just to give back to, unfortunate or less fortunate kids, then, it's joy to my heart.
This is Bill West, Fox 1370 Sports Radio, the Purple Pride Sports Show. I'm on with Keon Lattimore, bringing the KLF Madden Challenge to Morgan State University on September the 3rd from 9 to 7. All proceeds go to the Special Olympics. You can pre-register on www.KeonLattimoreFoundation.com to get pre-registered, or you can register on September the 3rd at 9 o'clock when you get there. So, Keon, what kind of turnout you expect here? We're talking probably a couple thousand, right?
It's going to be huge, man, just for the simple fact, the real Madden gamers, the Madden Knights, the guys who really was into the Madden Nation, all of those guys look for a chance like this. To tell you the truth, man, pretty much anybody with the knowledge behind Madden could have thrown this tournament if you have the right people backing you, because the Madden Knight's going to come out and play it. You know, so far we got hundreds and hundreds of players from all over, man. I mean, as far as Seattle, Washington, you know, all over in the West Coast, Sacramento, California, you know, we got various players from all around the country, you know, coming to come out. And we have the host, you know, Curly Top Taylor, the guy that hosted the Mad Nation. So
right.
He's one of the guys that was originally involved with the whole Mad Nation, and he has a huge following and a huge crowd himself. So, like I said, those guys teamed up with me, and I know he's going to do a great job of promoting it because he has a huge following. So, man, we're expecting a great turnout, man. So, like I said, just I'm encouraging everybody to get involved. It's a fun game to play, and the proceeds are going towards a good cause. So, hopefully the turnout will be great, man. But we're definitely expecting a good turnout.
And Keon, you know, I guess, you know, what was it, a few years ago they stopped the regular Madden thing because they used to have it up in, New York, right?
Absolutely. They would do the championship. They would travel all around to do the actual tournament, but the final games in the playoffs would be up at Times Square in New York. Yep, and they stopped it. You know, I don't know why, but you know, a great opportunity came, and I took advantage of it. You know, to bring it back through the foundation, and that's what we're going to do, man. And we're going to keep pushing this thing and keep throwing these tournaments, keep raising money for the people who need it, and make sure it go to the proper places.
Well, my friend, you're headed in the right direction. You're giving it back, and I hope you get that break from your with the NFL stuff, and you keep going back. And we're going to have you on back a couple more times as we get closer to September, and keep this updated. And I'll keep it on my my email. I'll keep it up on Facebook for you for the show. But that way you get all the promotion you can, because there's nothing like, and I say this all the time, and I talk to Ray and all them about, you never hear too much about what goes on good in sports or somebody giving back. You always hear the negative stuff. So here's another positive thing coming from you and your family again. You know what I'm saying? So it's great. And we appreciate it, you know, here in Maryland, and I'm sure the kids do. You know what your brother Ray does, and now you're following right in the footsteps. It's tremendous, and it's great that you came up with this idea.